Yep. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another live stream episode of A Different Day with Ja and
the birthday girl, Neci.
Neci. It is Neci's birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Cruz and Girl Neci. You gonna tell the people how old you making? No, that's a secret.
I mean, I made another year, not one more year pandemic.
Hey, Kita says, hey, happy birthday.
Thank you, Kita.
But it wouldn't be me if I didn't do this. Happy birthday. Hey, you tell me, see happy birthday, please. Alright, so we're gonna try and let them come in. But how has your birthday been going so far?
It has been all gas, limited breaks. Tank done empty. The engine stopped a little bit this morning. Yeah.
Well, you up another year. Are you feeling it? I know you're a big veteran and stuff. Are you actually feeling it? Like what?
Yeah, actually, you know what I'm feeling? The drinks.
They pouring up shots.
Ja. I can't. Even
it's okay, I can't.
Even at breakfast this morning. Somebody called me like, what are you drinking? Tea.
Of course.
Tea with my breakfast.
they top you off with something in the tea.
And they watching me like,
why?
Like they wasn't gonna leave until I say and I was like, I just want some juice. What you put in the juice?
See?
Yeah. Ice?
Yeah. That's the thing about VI people, man. That's how they don't move.
So I had a lemon drop shot. That's what it's called.
Ooh. Yeah.
Guess what? It was a whole 16-ounce cup. It wasn't even a shot. I said, this thing, change the name. Because I'm thinking you're bringing me a little thing that I'm going to taste, and it's not.
That's not a shot at all. Happy birthday. Hey, it's Neci's birthday.
Real dry, and I expect better. Real dry.
Not one balloon, not a cake. Hey, I tell Neci happy birthday. We got plenty of surprises, so you stick around. We ain't gonna do the usual 2-hour show because Miss Thing still got more partying to do, and I can't keep her in here all day. You check. We got plenty of surprises. We even got a giveaway. It's Neci's birthday, and we giving away stuff too. So yeah, because we were supposed to be doing the Goddess Butter giveaway, right? Mm-hmm. And that was supposed to be if you went to the pop-up shop in Sunny Isles, you would take a picture and send it to us. I didn't receive not one. So we're gonna give it away live. When Neci does lose her glasses on her birthday.
No, she has her contacts in today.
Yeah. So she don't want to lose the glasses, so she put the contacts in. You beat that? I got more for you. Jack gonna let you know. All right. So as far as the gifts for Neci, because I got some, because she was supposed to actually be up here, and I was supposed to give it to her in person. However, she didn't make it, so I'm gonna open them live on air. Ooh. So do you want to do that now or later?
This is, whichever way you want to do this thing. I'm down.
Well, all right. Here what? I gonna open one. Marca says she up to no good, so she got contacts in. Well, I don't give you one because this is what you asked for, and you asked for it and you got it. So lately, Neci, I don't know, because she didn't used to be into t-shirts from before, but all of a sudden now she's wearing t-shirts and graphic tees.
I'm a big t-shirt girl.
So she asked for it. So here it is.
We can't see it. Oh wait, it's up.
Hold up.
Oh, there you go.
Identify as a problem. You can see it now.
I see.
So she asked for that T-shirt, so she got it. That's one gift. Looks like she's in a store, but look like she's in a house without wall or glasses, right? Marcus said, "Happy birthday."
Thank you, Marcus.
Neci look really different without the glasses. I like the glow. She always get a glow, man.
Thank you. Yes, I've been told that I look different without my glasses. You're not used to seeing me without them. That's why I usually wear my contacts when I'm away on vacation. Like if I'm out for the weekend or something, I want to wear my shades. Like I wear them. I usually Monday to Friday when I'm like working, I'm always in my glasses.
So really, they haven't seen you without them. Then
you've seen me without my glasses. You've seen me in contacts. I probably had my shades, so it probably didn't seem like that much of a difference.
Damn, like everybody looks different without glasses, though. If you wear glasses all the time, I hate my contacts because of my astigmatism. Where are you getting those other comments from? Kimani, are you on Raw FM or are you on Same Difference? Because Same Difference is streaming as well as Raw FM. She got different Virgo with contacts. Really? Is that
Wouldn't you wish you knew?
What? Yo, there's a lot of hate for the Virgos and all. There's a lot of hate.
Listen, I got a lot of hate this weekend. Like
what? What
a Virgo? Like I've always been.
You were born one, right? Yeah. Well, it's happy birthday, so let her know in the comments how you feel. And also, I don't know if y'all seen it. However, we asked that you send Neci a postcard, and there is a address to send it to her. Of course, if you live on island and you have access to her, you could just give her a postcard. Give her a postcard or a letter or something. She's collecting them.
Or birthday card. Postcards are. I realize that birthday cards are perfectly fine.
There you go. I can't keep mine off too long, lazy. I love to straight. My God. And a postcard. I know we don't do postcards anymore, but usually you'll find them in the tourist areas. Like if you're in the waterfront, them places that sell like trinkets and souvenirs, they'll have postcards.
Birthday cards were perfect. I'm good.
If
you can find those at Kmart clothes, I don't even find cards at all. So wherever you find them, I appreciate it, no matter what it is.
Would the pharmacy have it?
They usually have sometimes, like they have a little thing with some display for some cards, but.
Where's the link for the postcard? Go ahead and DM the page, DM Same Difference, and we'll give you the address to send it. All right. Well, on Same Differences, we get into local, national news, trending topics, and anything else we want to talk about. It's all a different type of conversation. We usually start off with the news. That's why I showed her a gift first, so she could make it through the news first. All right. Neci, have you tried the official Same Difference drink? The difference maker. Yeah.
I tried it last night. Thank you for asking. Yes, I've tried the difference maker.
Yeah, we got a lot going on, people. We got a lot going on. So if you're wondering what he's talking about, the official Same Difference drink is actually called the Difference Maker, because if you make a difference in your community or you're a part of the Same Difference community and you follow us, you are a difference maker, because that's what we're about, making a difference in the community. With more people doing, we could do more. So in honor of the Same Difference podcast, big up Ambiance Cocktail Lounge down in town, in Christiansted Town on St. Croix. They created a finely crafted drink and called it the Difference Maker. And of course, it's purple. You check? Of course, it's purple. So go ahead and try it. You have 1 week left to get to Ambiance and try it. Maybe if it's a big hit, we could get it to come back, because I haven't even tried it myself. I made it here at home, but when I come home, I want to try it. So give that a try, Ambiance Cocktail Lounge. You got to rewrite that. How was it? How was the Difference Maker, Neci?
It was not for me specifically, but I had someone with me and they enjoyed it very much. I think it's more of like a guy's drink, which is not a bad thing. I just more like more sweet drinks, and so it wasn't that for me. So I liked it, but I wasn't like yes. But they. So,
Is it sweet? Is it like a Long Island?
it's like a Long Island with a bunch of rum, but it's not sweet.
So it should have bourbon in it, but I'll tell you what's in it right now. Give me a second, guys. If I can find the post. Because I got to save what's in there. All right. So it has Southern bourbon. It got actual homemade sorrel syrup in there. So it starts with a base of Maker's Mark, and the rest we can't tell you because I haven't tried to copy it and call it something else. But it's a base of Maker's Mark, homemade sorrel syrup, and a bunch of other Caribbean flavors in there. So go ahead and try it. Thank you for being with us on your birthday, Cruiser and Gal Neci. Thank you. We appreciate you. Yeah, so y'all try it. You'll actually try it before me if you go and try that, all right? Now, on to the first bit of news. Of course, we like to start off with bigging up Virgin Islanders doing their thing. So we want to shout out Michelle Smith. Big up Michelle Smith. She won silver in the 400-meter hurdles at the Junior Pan American Games in Paraguay. She ran a time of 56.61. Congratulations, man. I think we just shouted her out some weeks ago also for putting some numbers on the board. But thank you, Michelle. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Renee says happy birthday.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
So basically, so strong, one sip and you don't sound like Jeff. It's scratchy to it.
Maybe 2 sips, Kita Max.
Hey, you're going to be all right if you're from Grove because your voice going to be deep already. Other than that, you're not. See, East girls, right? East girls and West girls different, you know. Like, East girls are softer than West girls. And I don't mean like soft as far as like you could beat them up. I mean like they're a lot more girly girl than West girls. You know what I'm saying?
You about to start something that you're gonna have to stand in on your own.
Listen, you catch a girl from where you like she drinking Hennessy. Straight. On the rocks. Or on the rocks. It's a tall glass. Was it? Yeah,
yes.
It's a tall glass. It's
yes,
not a tall glass. So it's not a shot or anything. So you're gonna get you right, man. Trust me. Beloved WAPA, hey, motorists on St. Croix will face continued detours through mid-September as WAPA confirmed that Queen Mary Highway remains closed in both directions for underground electrical work between UVI, St. Croix Educational Complex, CTEC, and Industrial Road, part of its resiliency push. Eh? The closure, which began on August 14th, affects the stretch of roadway between the University of the Virgin Islands, St. Croix Educational Complex, CTEC, Traffic Light, and Industrial Road, Upper Love Road. The road is closed in both directions until this stage of the project is complete. We just want to let you guys know for now. Traffic entering Queen Mary Highway at the Castle Burke Traffic Light, East Airport Road will continue to be limited to accessing UVI, CTEC, and the St. Croix Educational Complex. WAPA said all changes are clearly marked to guide drivers safely through the area. Now, I know, Neci, you drove this a couple days ago or last week or something, and you were pissed. Is that accurate that they have up signs and stuff? Is that accurate?
Yeah, there were signs. And I had already knew in advance that the road was detoured. So luckily for me, I kind of came down the highway, cut across through the police station to come through by agriculture to go to complex. So I was aware, but luckily for me on that particular day, the road to go back out from complex through trailer park to go back to I could have gone straight up to the court was open with someone directing traffic. I don't know, now it seems like it's closed off again for whatever, but I was like, phew.
Then West girl gonna fight you, just chill and probably win. But it's okay. I like it. I don't let it win.
I was gonna say that's right up his alley right there. He don't like that.
Mission failed successfully. Happy birthday, Neci. When you're there, pick up yourself.
Winnie, thank you.
Uncle said, I feel bad for the people who live in that community or area and any businesses that might be in that area. We don't talk about that.
Luckily, I think the only business on that stretch is the guy who does the cane juice. Because from the court to the stoplight is only the guy for the cane juice. And then from that light to the other light is just trailer park entrance and then UVI and complex. So there's businesses on the opposite side of both ends, but it's still getting around to get to the businesses is still an issue.
Yo, that sugarcane man, does he have actual hours or he just be open when he want to?
That man all and on the right to open when he feel like and he capable to make cane juice. Okay, I don't blame him. Hopefully there's somebody in his family that's there and helping to take over the business, because that's usually one of our biggest hindrances is in family businesses is having the family continue the business. So I don't know the situation. I'm not speaking on it. I don't know him or his family. I'm just saying, like, that's a business I hope we don't lose. But there are people who do it, like, mobily. Like, if there's, like, usually when they were, like, Tart Wars, I think there was people selling on the road, doing it live. Like, you could have gotten it live on scene. So people are kind of doing it, but, yeah.
Now, we need that sugarcane business to thrive. I really was just asking because it's, like, it's hard to catch. And that cane used to be so refreshing when it's cold and fresh and everything. Marcus said, remember that we got lucky when we got some sugar cane juice from him that day. When I tell you Marcus made a fast and furious U-turn, like, I thought he'd go flip the people that vehicle. Because he just happened to be open. Spicy Grill closed? Because I know there was a restaurant there near Agriculture.
I don't think they're closed. So Spicy Grill is not, I don't think that's how far they're reaching a road. So I don't think that area is blocked off. It's blocked off right at the UVI stoplight, like a little bit further than the stoplight, but is not blocked off by the Apiculture entrance. As the last time I passed there, it wasn't blocked off at Apiculture's entrance.
All right, there you go. Marcus says, make him an offer, sugar cane out there in the hot sun? Me? The way out of sweat? No, thank you. I think it was a random Saturday. I think it was a Sunday. We got some cane juice. Yeah, that's why I want to know when he's open so I could, know when to make that pass. Spicy Grill is across from the barber shop, down from the police station.
Correct.
Okay. Cane juice
Well,
tastes like water.
The barber shop is next to Spicy Grill. Sorry.
Darren, cane juice tastes like
Just
water.
Keep it moving. It's my birthday today. Keep it moving.
Listen. You are uncultured. That's how I describe coconut water. And then imagine somebody decided, let me make a tart. Imagine. But let's get back to this because I got one more thing to read on the WAPA closure. The WAPA road closure, sorry. In thanking WAPA's thanking the community for its patience, WAPA said the undergrounding work is part of efforts to build a more resilient electrical infrastructure. The authority emphasized that its communications department is committed to connecting with residents, from the youngest members of the community to the eldest, through meaningful, transparent, and effective communication. All right. I mean, they're trying a thing. They're laying out, through the consortium, I guess. Right? Yeah. But I do be wondering, like, where's the lack of communication when it comes to, like how a road gets paved and then it gets dig up to do underground work. I don't understand that.
Because all contracts are approved through one office particularly, so...
You know that man pen the work on their own. They got the magic pens that are just sign contracts and they don't know about them. But for some good news, we do have some good news for you.
Okay.
And I want to go over this for the youth them. we have two sets of good news for the youth that I want to talk about because it's important.
Okay.
Because we always complaining, ain't got nothing to do for the youth then. The Public Finance Authority approved $240K for groundwork on two FIFA-funded soccer fields and new lighting at Ezra Fredericks Ballpark, with Governor Bryan stressing swift action to bypass federal delays and deliver facilities for youth sports. During Friday's PFA board meeting, Governor Albert Bryan Jr. explained that the local FIFA chapter, I didn't know we even had a local FIFA chapter.
Yes, we do. I that much I did know.
Wow.
It's been around for a while.
Damn. And they got money anyway. The local FIFA chapter had alerted the agency to a project being undertaken by their parent organization. In 2024, FIFA President Gianni Infantino announced FIFA Arena Projects, an initiative to install 1,000 mini pitches in disadvantaged urban and rural areas worldwide. Two fields will be built in the territory, Governor Bryan said, one at the Career and Technical High School on St. Croix, and the other at the Ezra Fredericks Park on St. Thomas. While FIFA will be funding the construction of the fields, there is groundwork and preparation that must be done, and you have to be ready to get this done before October. Oh, that's quick. The governor noted PFA directors approved a sum of $80K for the preliminary works. Governor Bryan then pressed for an additional allocation of $160,000 to install lighting at the ballpark. Originally, I was only asking for this $80,000 and I had the money to light the park under the federal grants, the governor noted. But if we use federal money, we have to go through the NEPA certification and all kinds of other things, and it would take too long beyond the grant period I have for this, he explained. The National Environmental Policy Act, or NEPA, is a federal law that requires government agencies to assess the environmental impact of major projects before they are approved. This process often includes detailed studies, public input, and permitting steps, which can significantly delay construction timelines. Board members unanimously agreed to pony up the additional cash, prompting an expression of pleasure from Governor Bryan. I'm so happy for that. These public-private partnerships really work. He noted that playgrounds in Frederickstead and on St. John have been built using this method, as was the skate park in the Ezra Fredericks facility. Him being excited about new money, just they should have just left out the article. I'm so excited for this. Like, what? I bet you are. Hail up. What you saying? Love it. Now they gotta make a dope basketball court / arena, or just fix up the ones we have now. You know, dude. What do you think, Neci? Do you think we need like a extravagant type of basketball court, or what do you think?
So I think they have to have a compliant court in order to scout other places to come here to have their games, to draw people to the territory. Just like how our teams travel to play in certain areas, you have to have I forget what the word is I'm looking for, but the court has to be rated to a specific, whatever the ratings are, in order for them to be qualified for use for tournaments and stuff like that. So yes, having compliant facilities is very important for our students, because it also helps them when they go compete, that they're practicing and playing on official courts so that they're already acclimated to that. So when they travel, it's not an adjustment for them.
For sure. Do you think a water park on island would work for a new business? I don't know how I feel about putting a water park on an island. Just the concept of it to me is strange, but I'm sure people may, but like they have a pool and then they have all these beaches, then a water park. I don't know. The idea of putting a water park where you're by water. A small scale it'll work. Like for kids. Like, you know, just the ones that kids can go in and run around and the water spraying on them, and those, yes. But like an official big, no. I don't know. Unless it's over the water, and then you know, the tunnel into the ocean. Like a drop in the ocean or something, that'd be cool. With the inflatables and the obstacle course and stuff. You think people
that is an amazing thing. If I had the money, I would do something. I would hope we could do something like that, but where you're gonna do it, and then of course it's a different time and day, place, and blah blah blah.
They need to finally repair Central Gym. They need to finally repair Central.
Well, they're building a new school at Central. They're starting with the gym since the gym is isolated from the school. That's the first phase they're gonna start. I don't remember the start date specifically, but they're starting with the gym.
I'd be terrified of that water bill and hurricane. Well, with the inflatables, you could always deflate them. AKA Tim Duncan Court. I thought that was a complex home.
That's a different story.
Okay.
So the court initially was supposed to go there, but they had to they then installed it at Central High School. I forget the reason why they had to install it at Central High School, but it's still at Central High School.
They could make a park near the beach similar to one that's in St. Lucia. I'm definitely on board with what Neci said, like the inflatable obstacle course, because man, that would be dope.
I'd be out there like a big kid.
An arena for what though? That's what I'm saying. Like an arena for, just any and all sports, or like what we talking about? Because they have arenas that you have for stadiums, where you have for ice hockey, for, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be specific there. Doesn't Bahamas have one? I'm sure they do. Hell, they got Atlantis in Bahamas. I'm sure they do. That's a tourist haven for real. Now, on to the next good news for the children then. The reconstruction, what? The reconstruction of 4 schools on St. Croix will now move forward after the PFA. Hey, PFA is working, boy. The Public Finance Authority is grinding, ain't they? They approved a contract with the Suffolk-CBNA joint venture. Rebuild USVI St. Croix Education bundle of projects consists of the Alexander Henderson, Alfredo Andrews, Claudio Marco, and Pearlie Larson schools, as well as the St. Croix Administrative Center. Office of Disaster Recovery Director Adrian Williams Octellian said that the solicitation for this bundle received 3 responses. Not only did Suffolk CBNA submit the lowest overall project cost at approximately $789 million, but they presented a comprehensive approach for the project, said Ms. Williams Octellian. The well-prepared proposal included a detailed sequencing on all the schools with rendering layouts. There we go. So they're working on getting the schools back up together, and they have funding. The timelines, they usually be an issue because they coach a timeline and then they get backed up. But let's hope and pray. Let's keep fingers crossed and in good spirits and hope and pray that they get this thing together, because they got what they need, it looked like. I always wanted a water park for us.
Me too.
You did? A water park?
But not a big, like on the, like you said, the on the water itself.
Yeah.
Like the obstacle course thing. Yeah, especially when it makes sense to do it in West too, or East, because East don't have that many beaches laid out with a large enough space.
True. Like
Frederiksted does. Like they have a long stretch of beaches. It just makes sense. I just think it makes sense.
Pearlie Larson is shut down.
No, it's not.
It's been flooding out bad though. It's needed a lot of work.
All the schools need major overhaul. They're all old. That's not an excuse. I'm not making any. I'm just saying they're all old.
Darren says we need an Olympic park so people can practice for the Olympics and other World Games. I think you might be reaching a bit, Doc. I think you might be reaching just a little bit. Don't hurt your shoulder.
People be practicing an adult in the country and come and practice and win goals. So I'm not saying that they don't need an official place to practice. I'm just saying I don't think that is the investment we need to make.
Once you see a photo up drop on consortium, work done. Let's hope that. Hey, Jassy, big up yourself. Happy birthday, Neci.
Thank you, Jassy.
Hope and pray all right, my bottom. Anyway, happy birthday to the best sister ever.
Thank you, sister.
to swim in the ocean. So I guess Jesse is not a proponent for a water park in the islands. I understand why he's saying it. Like just the idea of a water park while you're surrounded by water, and I don't take advantage of the beach, like because you cannot take it for granted when you live around it. That's why I am sitting up on the sand and drinking instead of swimming. So what
But
do
I
you think would
think a
happen with the water park?
water park on a small scale for kids, like a kids
Yeah,
water park,
yeah.
specifically, I think it's a good idea. Unfortunately, a lot of parents do not know how to swim. And yes, we should take
That's
advantage of the
terrible.
beach and taking the kids to the beach. But if the parents don't know how to swim, how are the kids going to learn how to swim? So while there is a pool in West that they can go to and so on, there's a lifeguard and all that's amazing. And what I would like to see is that they start to offer swimming classes at the pool so people can learn to swim to introduce them to the ocean. That would be dope and ideal. I just think still a little water park where the kids can just run around on the platform,
Yeah.
especially like the little 2 or 3 year olds and the water spring and them and they're just running around the little things and having a blast near the beach where if you can be in the ocean, great, or you can be in the little water park for the kids, great. A big water park and thing, no.
No, I totally agree with you. And you don't need much when you do the little splash park thing. You don't need a whole lot of space or nothing. Like you could put that in the middle of, anywhere really. So yeah, I'm with you on that there. The whole water park, no. The obstacle course with the inflatables, hell yeah.
Yes.
I think that gonna pull people like crazy, I think.
And in every day I want to deal with sun. I don't have no little kids anymore. But in every day we want to deal with sun and salt water with these kids here and then you gotta take them home and there's sun everywhere and let's splash pad dry off, we gone.
Man, you killing that whole vibe. It's for the children.
I don't have no little kids to worry about, so I good.
It's for fun. And also, it is kind of sad to me that so many of us don't know how to swim. Please, please, please seek out a teacher and instructor. We cannot plug anyone on the show, but they have people I know of for sure that teach how to swim and have been doing it for decades. So please learn yourself or at least teach your children because that's a life skill that could literally save their lives. All right.
Agreed.
Even just a wave pool would be dope. You're reaching.
That's what he does best.
There's barely kid-led fun or anything. Had a skate rink gone, arcades gone. True. On St. Croix for sure. Yeah, we need more stuff for the children, and I'm all for it. Now we were supposed to go over this last week because this is kind of old now, but I can't just not go over this. So I want to touch on this because it's an update to a previous report. The 36th legislature voted 6-7 to sanction Angel Boquist, with a 30-day suspension, half held in abeyance, and a formal reprimand following a no contest agreement over a sexual harassment complaint. Failure to comply with rules would trigger full penalty. What is censuring a senator? Censuring a senator means the Senate formally expresses its strong disapproval of the senator's conduct. It's a formal statement of condemnation, usually in the form of a resolution that is adopted by a majority vote. While it doesn't remove the senator from office or take away their rights, it is a public rebuke and a significant expression of the Senate's displeasure. Censure is not a vague expression of dissatisfaction. It's a specific, documented statement outlining the reasons for the disapproval. So basically, it's like you being written up. The suspension will begin on August 18th, but 15 of those 30 days would be held in abeyance, according to the amendment, meaning the remaining days would be set aside and not immediately enforced unless future violations occur. Boquist would be bound to comply with all the rules of the 36th legislature until the end of the year, failing which he would have to serve the remaining days of suspension. So that is the punishment for sexual harassment. All right. How I reaching? Like you're grasping at these things that we need to start small. That's why I say you're reaching. We need to start small and get things together first before we start going for Olympic arenas and stuff. No. Like, fix the rules. Beeston Hill Gym is where I took classes for swimming. There you go, Beeston Hill Gym. All right. All right, so let's get into the trending topics, Neci.
Okay. Is it me?
So you didn't hear
Am I
about
trending?
this. Of course, you're always trending. One that we wanted to touch on. I'm an older guy. We're the same age, right? Did you know what pesh meant?
I think we talked about this briefly before.
Did you know what it meant?
No.
Until recently, right? So unless, I guess this is for the like 35 and below crowd, but a word has been trending, and apparently the woman them is sick of us. They are sick of us trying to get some. And listen, I'm fully Coochie Diggers United. I am a founding member, but apparently that's not cool no more. We're not supposed to be asking, or there's an ultimatum.
Honestly, I tired. I tired, and I don't give a fuck no more. If you're a man and you're coming to me, do not come to me if you ain't coming with money. If you ain't coming with pesh. I don't care how the fuck you do it. Whether you pay for my hair, my lashes, my nails. I don't give a fuck if you ain't coming with something. And call me a fucking gold digger. Cause you know what the fuck I be? I is coochie diggers. I is fucking coochie wanters, coochie beggars. That's what the fuck I be. I don't want coochie, but don't want spend. Fuck out, yeah, expensive, to keep my lashes done, my hair done, so cause like keep it up. The fuck?
Woo! I probably should have ran that through. But anyway.
So pesh is money?
Pesh is money. Pesh mean money. So when you see pesh man, it mean money man. So are you in agreement with our little woman here?
I mean, we talk about it already now, and I am on board. If you're 20 have a price, just post it. Some
Shanice,
OnlyFans girls that make money because they post the price, and man to pay to support whatever they want to see. Post your price, somebody will pay for it. Put your nails price, your hair price, your whatever it says the price is. Unless somebody pay for it.
So okay. So once you have the epiphany, right, that these standards are only for the guys they don't like the standards are for dudes that just jump in the inbox and they say, hey, they try and holler just off jump. This is to she wants you to convince her that she likes you. You know what I'm saying? So come with the money, and eventually I might like you. You get what I'm saying? Like, it never, trust me on this when I say, they do not have those same standards for dudes that they're already attracted to. I guarantee you, they out here for nothing. You hear me? like it's going out of style. Them same woman who would be like, hey, I gotta be talking about having sex too soon. They'll be the same ones when they like a dude. The first thing they do is offer. So it's something that y'all need to understand. Stop trying to convince women that they like you. All right, first and foremost. So listen to this game that Jay is dropping now. Now, first of all, what women need to understand also, you seen her list of standards? That's not a high bar. So you mean to tell me
standards?
I could smash for a lashes? For a set of lashes? That's what you telling me. The mink ones? Which one you want? Like, I don't understand. So you can look like a caterpillar. You gonna live anyway. Nails? Get the gel set.
The gel?
Get a gel. Get the French tip. Man was coming for her, but honestly, there was about 50 million willing to do what she said. So date what you prefer. It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
There will always be tricks, but you can't ask for a trick and not want to identify as a fill in the blank. All right. Like, and then there's those guys that's like, this ain't prostitution. Have you ever looked up the
Don't post it like
definition? That is literally the definition of prostitution. Like, it's not prostitution if you gain a little something and then you paying for this or whatever, or she asks you for a favor. Let me look up the actual definition and read it to you. Just so I don't get locked up. In this age of Diddy, I need to be careful out here, right? The prostitution, the practice or occupation of engaging in sexual activity with someone for payment. So if me and you do it, and now you hit me up later, and you ask me to pay for nails or lashes or hair, are you not now soliciting me? Because I owe you now, right? What makes it bad, you didn't tell me beforehand that if I smash, I am now in debt.
Right. And I need to know, and then what level are we unlocking? Like a nails and a lash combo to unlock what? Unlock which level? You know what I mean? Like, give me the tiers.
A la carte. Put out your menu a la carte. Let me know.
Yeah, like we doing this Chick-fil-A? Is it Waffle House? Is it we upgrade? Is it like, Five Guys? Or is it not a fast food franchise? Is it like an Olive Garden? Is it Red Lobster? Is it Applebee's? Or you want to act bougie and be, they're gonna want to sell Ruth Chris, but you cannot ask for Ruth Chris if you never went in Ruth Chris and spend your own money on yourself.
Exactly. If you can't afford it for yourself, how you act, and that's the thing too. If you're asking me for Ruth Chris, is your product as good? I want to know what wakabi mean, myself. I know some that give it up a little wakabi.
Yeah, I just lean in like, what are they? Tell me what are they?
You might see I can't. Yo, listen to me. If you want Ruth's Chris,
my tips and just reading it.
But JJ need to be Ruth's Chris, or else you owe me now. Now you owe me a refund or this something. What you're offering has to match.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're talking Ruth's Chris and you ain't never been there, what you have there?
Mm-hmm.
Don't oversell it,
Mm-hmm.
Is there a Chick-fil-A on St. Croix? I think there is now that
no
Church's Texas Chicken or something.
Yes, I think that's opening this coming weekend. It's open. I think the 30th.
Put out a QR code so it goes directly to PayPal, Cash App, and Zelle. Listen,
put
just
it
go
right
ahead
in the fupa between the navel and the tunti. Put a barcode right there.
Put a barcode on your panties and sell it to me. Let's just skip all the other extra. Just sell it to me.
Me have no problem.
Like it feels like you're tricking me if you wait until after the deed is done to then tell me that I owe you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wakame is the sushi place for Jamal.
Okay.
Hey, so she offering fish for sushi. I ain't mad at it. That sounds like an even exchange. What's the time limitation on when she asks you? Is it still, listen, if you ask me because we did it, that's the way I see it. You let me know. Is there a time limit on when you could ask for payment, which is what it is, for payment?
You want to kill me? When did I be like, yeah, I want to go out with you, but my rent kind of due, and like, what a rent got to do if we going out?
Exactly. It was due
and
before.
You shouldn't go if your rent due anyway. Because you don't tell me you need to do your hair, you need an outfit.
Exactly. Listen, he known you a week. Your past due. How he come in and know you knew it was due a month ago? How is he now responsible for your bills? But again, those are for the guys they don't like. When I tell you these women are out here giving it up for nothing, and women be careful, because I'm telling man to start judging how you buy your baby daddy, you know. Because if he listen, no, judge them. Yeah, judge them. Do not have these high steps. If you gave up your womb to a bum and I can't get a sample of what he had, something wrong.
What happened to if he wasn't a bum?
That's what I'm saying. Judge him, judge her by him.
Until you're done. Like when we done, he turned into a bum.
What happened to women's intuition? I lying. Somebody lying.
Hear me out.
Go ahead. I'll make you full screen. Let me hear it.
Hear me out. And you can ask anybody that you know that knows me well. I would always say me and them, no. But when it comes to the kids, no problem, A+. But when the whole thing fall apart, I was shocked too. All I could say was, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. Not them, but moving on. This is my body. We're not talking about them. Moving on.
So, ladies in the comments, right? Has that happened to you? Has it happened to you more than once? Where he was a good guy before, but after the breakup, you know, with or without children, after the breakup, you just see a totally different man. Has that happened? Let us know. Should they have man?
We need to move on this topic. Period. Let's go. It's my body. Let's go.
What if the baby daddy became a bum after the breakup? All right. Shoot, they have man giving up pressure. There will always be tricks, always.
Always.
That's why you just let them know in advance they'll pay for it.
There's always a loophole. There will always be a loophole. I
don't see nothing wrong with it, but it's an agreement, right? That's my issue. If you're telling him after, there's a problem. Yeah, when I see some of these girls, baby daddy, she becomes a cause he and you want me to jump through hoops, girl. Woman's intuition is not real. Yes, it is. It just activates after the first baby daddy. It's just a late activation. That's what it is. Shanice said, yeah. Found out after that. Pada became a bum after the fact. All right, so this is also trending. Neci didn't know about this one either. So we're not going to actually comment or blame anyone. We're just going to educate after this one, all right? So this was going viral, and it has, you know, via Facebook split in two. One is in defense of because they know the person or, you know, get off their back. And the other half is like, what about the village? We're supposed to be raising these children to be better than us. You know, I see, well, I don't see both sides. I see one side and I see another one that's trying to justify it. But you watch it, you let us know.
That is it. That is it.
So Neci didn't catch it the first time. I hope you did. But the dancing is great. They're cute. They're adorable. But the smoking of marijuana, like when you're shorter than 5 foot, something wrong. But listen, again, how do you feel about that? What do you think about it? Where's your stance? As far as us, I just want to educate for whoever, because we don't want to judge no parents. We don't know what's going on in the home. And, you know, people are saying that the child is very respectful. He's a kind young man and this and that. So, you know, cool. But what needs to be told is that, yes, smoking or being exposed to weed is dangerous for children, causing physical harm from smoke inhalation and accidental ingestion of edibles, and potential long-term damage to developing brains, including impaired cognitive function, increased risk of mental health problems like depression and psychosis, and diminished academic and career prospects. Keep in mind that, yes, we in the Caribbean, there's a whole, you know, it's a healing of the nation stuff, but you're smoking something. You're taking something and putting it into your lungs. It's going to mess with your lungs regardless. So at the very least. They're still developing, so we need to keep that in mind at least. The THC in cannabis can permanently impair brain development, affecting cognition, memory, judgment, and problem-solving skills, especially when use begins in adolescence. Like tobacco, marijuana smoke irritates the lungs, throat, and mouth and contains toxins and cancer-causing chemicals. The weed itself may not contain toxins, but when you smoke it, when you light it, it turns into a carcinogen. Early cannabis use is linked to an increased risk of developing depression, anxiety, and psychosis, which can be an early sign of severe mental illness like schizophrenia or bipolar disorder. Regular cannabis use in young people is associated with poor academic performance, lower chances of graduating from high school or attending college. All right. Shanice, that's why I just watch. Stop post-ish. You know, people gonna talk negatively on social media. I also said something about that before.
Not everything needs to be posted. Funny, skit, or otherwise.
Why do you think that is? That like we can't seem to find the boundary of when not to post something. Why do you think that is? Because we need to find it. Everybody don't need to know everything about everybody.
No.
The youth money out just stealing. So to be honest, who is me to knock the little man for smoking? And we've been smoking from young too. Well, I was smoking in high school, but you know, experimenting like high schoolers do.
That don't look like high school kids. That look like elementary kids.
That's what I'm saying.
Are they not elementary kids?
I don't know. They might be junior high at the most, but they're very small. I don't know him. I don't know if the stealing versus smoke. I'm looking at it from a health perspective.
Yeah, that's.
It is dangerous for his health, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do know that. We agree on that, don't we? Like, smoking is bad for you. Cigarettes, anything, black and mild, anything is bad for you. We agree on that, right? I hope. All right. Hookah, it's bad for you. Like popcorn lung. People like to social media too much. Not everyone is your friend on here. To be honest, some of the ones offending are the same ones with undeveloped brains or development issues who vexed it. That's why I only sell to individuals over the age of 21 plus. I don't watch men's pockets. It's how you treat me. That's how it's supposed to be. That's what dating is supposed to be. I don't know if dating has changed or is like we're seeing it more, but listen, women are being creative with what they're calling prostitution. I gotta give it to them. They're coming up with some very interesting, very like thought-provoking names for begging.
All because they're not on the corner standing up waiting for the car to roll up to ask them how much it is. It's not prostitution.
Yeah, you don't care how much your man make? Yoshi, Marcus asked, you don't care how much your man make? They said he was 18. American years?
That person was 18 years old?
American years?
Oh, wow. That looked like I thought elementary students.
18. He's short for 18, very short. Is it? Okay. No. Poetic begging. That's a word. It's very poetic begging. They're still shaking the cup. I don't care. They're just shaking butt too. That dude is not 18. Yes, somebody lying, man. Is he like a little person? I don't know. Is he a full-grown man? And I'm like, are we tripping?
I don't know.
All right.
No, I think I'll watch it on my laptop or something because the phone just ain't doing me justice.
Like, what? That's an 18-year-old man? A little dude need to eat his weed. Eating weed is all right. In keeping with children and school, this went viral also. A mother is facing backlash after dropping her kids off at school wearing a robe and a towel on her head. Child being a parent is stressful. As long as the kids get to school safely and are presentable, that's all that matters. She shouldn't care about y'all's opinion anyway, and blank that who recorded her. What are y'all thoughts on this? I personally, it doesn't take that long to put on a shirt and a pants, really. What do you think about that, Neci?
Even if her hair were wet, she could have put on something else. I mean, I think the look is tacky. I would never go to my kids' school. I think parents need to understand as well, like while you're an adult and you can make your own decision. These kids have friends in school and enemies who will see them and will tease the living Jesus out of them for the things that they see just because of what you're doing. Then your child in there getting bullied or whatever, you thinking, what? You think you're gonna come and stop the school and do what? Like kids are gonna bully. These kids are impacted by some of the decisions that we make, whether we want them to or not. And that's just the truth. I think it's inappropriate. I think that's what they're doing across the board with this whole school, how do you dress the school campaign thing with parents, because they're really taking it too far. Yes, sometimes things happen. Yes, sometimes we're running late. Sometimes we're running behind. Sometimes we gotta get your kid to the school on time. Lord knows I've done it plenty of time where I have to go drop the kids and come back home and get ready for work because I was running behind. But I wasn't in a robe. I would have found at least a dress or something, to go and come back in.
I'll say this, right? At some point, we have to stop excusing everything. I don't know if that ever will happen. However, we can't just like make everything okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, just think for a second. I know. First of all, I believe that this is another gender-based bias. Let me tell you what. If a full-grown adult man, whether he came with children or not, came to a school and they look like elementary, but they could be 18 because apparently these children shot. If that man showed up wearing a robe and was within 1,000 feet of a school, would you feel the same way? It's one thing to see a woman wearing a robe and her hair wrapped, but imagine if a man was, y'all would instantly think PDF file, right? Y'all would instantly think he's naked under there, he's looking for children. Why is it different now? I barely saw anybody mention that. The idea that what if the rules were reversed and it was a man walking, y'all wouldn't be clapping for him at all. Y'all would be calling the police.
He come up in his white beater and he boxers or something.
She had on a robe. We don't know if she got anything underneath, and you don't know if she about to flash them. You don't know what about to happen. Y'all talked about this last week on the social media. Influencer cursed the school for wearing what he want to the school. We talked about it online. So you couldn't fling on a shirt and jeans. That's what I'm saying. It does not take that long.
Or a dress, a house dress, an appropriate one, She gonna put her hair in a bonnet for all I care. The whole towel.
Not even a frock. Nope. A towel. And depression is real. I'll say that because I know that'll come up all the time. Some people might be depressed and this and that, and they just gotta get it done. I understand. You know what else is depressing? Going to jail. Like, that's the last thing she would need, right? Because that is weird. Like, there are laws against stuff like that, man. Some days do be hectic, and that's the states. They're quick to jump on you when your kids are late. I'd rather my child be late than to show up wearing a robe, though. I'll be honest. Your kid gonna be late and bullied. Listen, the new generation different. I would be embarrassed as a child if my parent came in looking bunny, etc. Exactly. I've seen man get bullied because of it. It happens. Listen, my grandmother showed up in a frock and I run. I took off and hid from that woman in Central. I was all over Central trying to avoid this one. Because I know what's going to happen. The rest of my school year would have been hell if people knew that was my grandma. You crazy? With the vice versa people that nah, it's only vice versa. So both are inappropriate. It's true. We need to stop enabling everything. Both of them are inappropriate. Ain't to say she had on like a short. Even that day, I would have said patience. If she had on like a long shirt on it. But a robe though? Neci, what you got planned for your birthday?
Wouldn't you like to know? Did you plan something? Did you plan something? The question is, did you plan something?
Pressure. You see? Hey, it's true though. You asked about it, but you ain't do nothing.
I answered that question twice like that today. What are you doing for your birthday? Nothing. Whatever you want, the same thing you didn't plan.
Yeah. We doing whatever you plan for me. I like that. So here I am. I'm trying to open gift number 2 for Neci. Let me see. I hope I don't cut for the inside. All right. Y'all know. Hey, let me ask y'all. Who is Neci's man? Y'all know who Neci man is? And you want to take a guess in the comments? Postcard, no. Anybody want to guess who's Neci's man? You talk about him all the time. He's talked about it on the show live. We must follow these rules. It's out of hand. It really is. Neci, who is your man? Who is your man?
Mr. Eagle himself.
Akilo. I wonder if this gonna show because it's green. Oh,
what did you do?
you can see it?
No, go over to the.
That's green. I guess a green screen. Y'all see it? You like that? Akilo the bonnet man. Aaron Pierre, you like it? You like it, Pierre?
I think it's cute.
Mufasa, you don't like Mufasa? That's Akilo, the bald eagle himself. This is him and his ranger. What do you call? What is
Marshall, sir.
Marshall outfit. My man. So that's gift number 2 for Neci.
Oh, who made that? That's so nice. Thank you.
Oh man, what is her name?
I'm gonna wear that with pride.
Hey, be careful. He's suing people for using his likeness.
Is he?
Mazda, I stopped making sure.
I'm gonna have to send him for his approval.
That is made by Rochelle Mack. She's the one that made the shirt. Rochelle Mack. What's her? Is it VI Couture or something? I can't remember her brand. Damn.
Yes.
Neci look cute when she blush.
Oh, thank you.
Look. She liked the light skin guest I had on my podcast. She called him a cutie. So you have a type? Let me find out. You like light skin man.
First of all, I like black men, whether they're light skinned or dark skinned.
Neci, I went and got several postcards for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, here's gift number 3.
Oh, there's more gifts? Wait, I'm getting excited.
It's the last one. It's the last one.
This is the last one?
Very nice box. Let's see.
What?
Gift wrap and everything.
Why are you opening it though? I feel like you shouldn't unwrap it. Like I need to unwrap it.
That's your fault. You should have been here to open it. You goddamn self.
Wow, look how you don't go on with people. Like Jack, relax. It's my day.
So, all right, here we go. It's almost open. Hold on. How wait?
I didn't know we had a whole gift unveiling live on the show today. That's
okay.
crazy.
So,
Oprah,
we asked for postcards, guys. So I hope that y'all sent the postcards, but you can't have all those postcards. Well, somewhere to put them, right? So I got you a nice postcard memory box.
I can't see it good.
Because there's a mirror. There it is.
Okay, wait.
Everything I want to remember. So it's see-through. You slide them in the top, right? And then you could keep all your postcards.
That is very sweet.
Let me find. I need to send your gifts to wrap.
It did look wrapped really well. I was just like, why are you unwrapping the gift? I like it.
If you think I wrapped that, you's a fool. You don't know me at all if you think I wrapped that.
It was really well
you don't ever send me nothing to wrap. Never. I can go pay for it. like a smart guy. It's a great idea, Jack. Yep. So I hope you like all your gifts. That was all Neci's gifts. So I send her the postcards or the gift cards or all of that. Have Jack getting out of pocket. But yes, I have postcards for you as well. See, they heard. All right.
I appreciate that. That really making me smile. I'm like very grateful.
Good. I'm glad you like it. Now, Neci, even though it's her birthday, she wanted to do a giveaway as well. So, to everybody on the live, we'd like to give away a free sample pack of God or Goddess butter to someone who Neci's going to pick out of the live stream. If you don't know, Akeem McIntosh, he sells Goddess butter from his line Vibes Natural. She loves it. Where's yours? You get that? You get it with you?
Is that right here in front of me? I have to like go grab it.
All right. So if you're in the chat, right, I'm gonna let Neci come up with this one on the spot. Okay, so we're gonna do a giveaway, and then DM us your address or whatever so we can send it to you. But Neci, go ahead. How you gonna pick the person to get the sample pack?
We're gonna continue our original plan because I think we kind of only gave like a 1-day notice, and people complained about it, which was fair. So I'm gonna give y'all a week. And we will draw it live. When is our next show, Jar? In a week, Thursday?
We're going on a social media break for a week, actually.
When are we going? After, like, from today?
Yes, after today. So yeah. Well, Crucian Girl Neci's page might not. You could go ahead and do it from that page.
Don't do that. We could do a quick 10-minute live in a week.
All right, fine. On which day?
Thank you. Just to give it away, done, we out.
Well, tell them what the rules are.
So the rules are, you have to go to Akeem McIntosh page or his Vibes Natural page. He posts his location for the week, where he's gonna be, locations and times. You need to go to one of his locations, take a picture with him, and DM it to the page. That's it. Your name is entered, and we will pick your name live from a drawing at the end of the week, and you get to win the pack. Now, I know not everybody's on island. We're going to do something at a later date for those who are not here, but this is just for our locals who are here on island. You got to pop up on Akeem to get the picture, DM the page. That's it. Simple. You have until Friday.
Okay. On Friday,
you have until Thursday at noon. You have until Thursday at 6 p.m. Thursday, 6 p.m. We're going to do it Thursday night at like 8. So you have till 6 p.m., whatever day he's, and that's it.
All right. So get on the information one more time.
You go to Akeem McIntosh page or his Vibe Natural page. Look at his schedule for where he's going to be selling his God butter this week. Go to his location, whatever day and time is appropriate for you. Take a selfie with him. You have to be in the picture. DM the picture to the page. That's how your name is entered. We will do the drawing live on Thursday at 8 p.m. You have until Thursday, 6 p.m. to have it.
Wherever he is.
Wherever he is, he sells at different locations. So wherever location he's at, sometimes he's in Sunnyale, sometimes he's at Frederickstead. He has different spots. There's different locations he's at that he sells from. You have to see what day and time where that is.
So if you aren't already, go ahead and follow Vibes Natural, VIBEZ NATURAL, and follow the page, and he'll let you know about his pop-up shops during the week. Pick any one of those days, take a picture with him, DM, same difference. That's all you gotta do. He doesn't have a physical shop, he does pop-up shops.
No, he does pop-up shops, correct.
Pop-up shops. So you gotta track his page. Look when he makes the post. You gotta go to where he's doing the pop-up and take a picture and DM same difference. All right. And trust us, because he doesn't usually do sample packs. He's making a sample pack just for you.
Just for me to give to you.
See? Yeah. Who do you love? Who else doing this? You see what I'm saying? On her birthday, she's giving away gifts. Look at that. And for the last topic, this is one of yours. Well, I got two more. This one you sent to me, and I want to know what the people then think. Because this one, partner, like he was trying to sound smart, and I don't really understand the message. And then he threw God, and anyway, y'all just watch this clip.
Being with the other woman it feels lighter. It feels light, which is true. Because being fully seen and fully known is heavy.
Come on, man.
Right? When the woman that I'm with is my mirror, and I know I have stuff on my face, I may not want to look in that mirror, right? So then what happens is I take the easier road by engaging with a woman that doesn't have the capacity to be my mirror because she wasn't called to be.
Come on.
Right? She wasn't called to be my mirror. Right? I was reading something recently and it jumped off the page at me. It said that husbands should love their own wives as their own body. A man should care for his wife as if his wife is his own body, meaning that, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to want to harm your own body, right? The issue is that in a lot of relationships, because a man is not loving a woman in that way, that could be a trigger for her. And vice versa, because a woman may not honor her man because she sees all of his inconsistencies, his frailties, his proclivities, she may not give him the respect that he desires. And so because of that, it creates almost like a trigger in him where he wants to go find the lighter option. But yeah, being fully seen and fully known is heavy.
What the hell he talking about? What the hell he talking about? Is this man endorsing the side chick? I don't understand. I was hoping somebody could explain. Neci, please explain. Because you sent it. What he talking about?
I think what he was trying to say is that it's easier to be with a side woman, which just be with her, because they don't require the greatness in you. Yeah, so he's trying to say like his wife is his mirror. She knows his weaknesses. She knows what his demons are. She knows the things that triggers him. She knows all of those things. The side chick don't want all of those things. He could just go over there and be without having to deal with any of his life issues and his problems and whatever that the wife at home knows exists in that person and they're experiencing. And so the whole he went into like 5 different philosophies for me.
Yeah.
But my gist I'm getting is that the side chick is just someplace you can just go be because they don't have the capacity or they don't have any interest in getting to know the rest of you that your wife has to do. They just like the benefit of what they have to experience from you.
Nice. Thank you. Because I don't know what he was talking about.
He like the mirror and something on my face. Like, just say like when you know the demons follow the closet.
Put tariffs on podcast equipment, not ours. But what, like, he got and what'll kill me, right? You get people in the back, like what? Man, stop gassing him up. But stop that. But okay, me and you had talked, and you had said something that I totally agree with, that most people will not like about cheating and why people do it. Not men, why people cheat. You want to tell the people that one?
I don't know what we're talking about.
Why?
No, I'm not being funny.
You see, why do you think people cheat? Or why do you think monogamy is so difficult? People like him give us a bad name. You don't know the answer that you gave?
Ja.
You've been drinking.
I am at least 20 shots in from Friday, and I know I've had 10 big cups. Cause it says 16 ounces alone. That's not the small cup. You gotta give me a little grace, right? Just a little.
All right. Well, we had a conversation, and Neci has said, if these men could just like, if I could just pick and choose pieces of these different.
Okay.
Now you remember?
Yeah, my mind. Listen, I was like, nothing.
So let's run it back. I'm ask it again. Why do you think monogamy is so hard, especially with dating?
I said, well, what I said was, it would just be so much easier if you can pick and choose which parts of a person you can experience with them to just enjoy a person's companionship, right? And so that being said, is like everybody has their falsities. I have mine. I'm not going to undermine somebody who will say Neci this, Neci that. And so like the best quality of a person might not be a complete version of a person that you need to be with, but it is the best enhancement that you have for yourself with that person, like the experience you have with that person. And so I'm not saying to do it to cheat. I was saying it from a single perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it was just so easy to just be like, I like to spend time with you because of A, and you because of B, and you because of C, and we can all be cohesively in agreement, or understand what, why we're sharing energies. And because some people don't even understand that they're sharing energies, and soul ties and energies and things is a very real thing. So when you sit down at home and you're trying to figure out why you can't get over somebody, and like them connections are very powerful. And so sometimes the person that you connected with, like that connection could be really, really true and genuine, but the rest of the person or the situation, the relationship is just never going to make it work.
Happy born day. Monogamy is hard when people who are not monogamous pretends to be monogamous, or it's also difficult when you try to force people to be monogamous
who aren't monogamous.
What do I mean by that? Let's say, right, because this happens, y'all may not believe me, but sometimes men get tricked into relationships. They get forced into relationships. Let me tell you what if you see a dude that's doing his thing, he live by himself, he get all these women, he get all these women. And women like dudes that have that attention. They just don't want you to give the attention back. Nobody wants a sandwich until somebody, until somebody makes one. So if you see a dude and you see he getting a ton of woman and all of that there, you're attracted to him because he is attractive, but so is everyone else, right? Mm-hmm. So now you go with this man, for a fact he's been honest with you from the jump. He tell you something to the effect of, I just want to vibe, I cooling, I'm dating, I'm seeing other people. You like him a lot and you want to be with him. You start doing the things that you think will make him want to be with you. Mm-hmm.
And that would then make him, or he should, I should say, scratch the other people that he's interested in, because you're showing him that you can manage all of his needs and desires that he wants.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Which I think that is putting too much on one person. If you see a dude, first of all, he have to have a high sex drive. If he bullying 6 women and they ain't complaining, you have a high sex drive. 2, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're doing all these things to impress him, right? You're buying him gifts, you're texting, hey, going out and this and that. You're playing all the roles. Y'all ain't together, No, you don't convince the man that I could cut everybody off and be satisfied with this one person. How long do you think you could maintain that there by yourself? If he was bullying 6 women and you 7, how long before you gonna get tired when he cut out the 6? Cause now you gotta play
finding the time to give offense.
You gotta play center, forward. Look, you gotta do all that stuff.
You gotta umpire. You gotta be the beacher to clap. You gotta be in the booth to call the game. You gotta be in the booth next to the not the umpire, the what you call it, the caller, to write the stats down, to put the stats on the board. You gotta turn on the light when the 6 p.m. done. Come out up on the lake and the park dark.
Exactly.
You gotta make sure the equipment pick up when the game done. You gotta make sure you turn back off the light. All the cars got to lock the gate. You gotta turn back in the key.
And I don't think people think about that. You're telling this man that I could play all these positions. You don't need them other girls. Is that true though? You want to be with him. You want him. He wasn't monogamous when you met him. He was vibing. You want him to be monogamous, and you want to convince him that you can do that. So now, 6 months in, y'all about to pass that honeymoon stage, and you're tired. Like, this man waking you up 2, 3 in the morning for something. Are you supposed to be playing? He done gave up his best eater for you. But yeah, and that. Anyway, I ain't gonna even go into that thing. But
that's
yeah,
like the dude. That's like the dude who, when remember he asked his girlfriend was like, what she asked him, how do you know that you love me? And he's like, you don't want me to answer that.
Yeah.
And she was like, yes. And he was like, no, I promise you,
really
you don't want to answer that because your feelings are gonna be hurt. She's like, no, I want to know time. And she's like, no, he said, no, for like he got serious. He was like, no, for real. You don't want to answer. You don't want to know because your feelings are going to be hurt. No, it's okay. Please tell me why you love me. He's like, because your pussy's trash. And I still stayed. That's how I know I loved you. And she died. And then that was the end of the video. So I knew she started an argument after that. You can't tell me she started an argument after that. Oh, my pussy. So if it's trash, who pussy you having to make you feel good? That's what happened after that whole conversation. She didn't hear that it wasn't good, but I still love you enough that that does not hinder my decision to be here with you.
And so I need to be careful also when you be like, oh, just tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. You need to be able to receive it, you know. Because the man did warn her several times, like, you don't want to hear the truth. You do not want to hear the truth. And I get a video, you know. I saved that there just because it's so beautiful.
And that'll be my problem with the truth. Thank you, Malik. I appreciate it. That'll be the thing with the truth. Like, I try to be very honest and transparent. I need to be more transparent a little bit more, so I know that. But I'm generally very honest. Don't ask me questions you do not want the answers to. I'm either going to tell you the truth or going to be like, you know what, we're not doing that.
You could work on your approach, though. You could work. I kind of
work on my. So for the most part, I have good deliveries, but I do know there's times where I definitely need to work on my approach. I agree with you, because sometimes in my mind, what I think, how my mind processes, and what maybe especially when I'm typing, it doesn't come across the right way, and I realize, you know what, I should have sent a voice note to just deliver the message, and that way you could understand my intent overall versus trying to have to go back and explain the text, which is why I try not to have serious conversations via text. I do not like it unless we have to, because we just have to in that moment right now. But if we don't, I'd be like, listen, I know we can talk about this, but I prefer, can we talk about it when we can at least talk on the phone or we can see each other, because I want us to have a very fluid conversation. I don't have to keep asking what you mean by this, like why you said this. Because I'm whatever I think you're saying, the tone you're using is how I'm reading your words. And I might be wrong. And you might be wrong.
But text was never intended for serious.
It was never. And I try not to.
Yeah, it wasn't intended for that. So we need to be careful with that, because we've become used to that, to communicate and having full conversations and stuff via text. So we need to be aware that having some conversations require at least a phone call, if not in person.
It does. But not everybody's up for that either. And I get it, because I don't like confrontation. People that be surprised that I say, I do not like confrontations.
Okay.
Do not. If I get caught up in a confrontation, I'm caught up. But I do not like a confrontation. Like, I'm just like, why we have to do it like this?
Uh-huh.
And I also don't like to initiate hard conversations, but I know it's necessary. Despite me in my mind a million times like, and I just like, you know what, I have to do it, so I just have to do it. But I just go through the process of like sometimes, and I'm like, okay, let's like, hey, you know, blah 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 blah. But sometimes I just jump into it, and sometimes I don't. Who the? Why would I be lying?
Okay, we'll just take it where
I don't like confrontations.
Okay, all right.
You see, Jamie and you are friends, and so we've already have a foundation of how we talk to each other and how we speak, so we can speak. But we're just friends. Other people is other people.
96% of the confrontations are initiated by her. 96%. If not 96.5%. Now, when I tell you I'd be avoiding confrontations, even when she in a mood, I don't respond until she hit me up later, like, oh, so you gonna respond? No, we could talk. Here comes the narrative being changed.
That is wild.
Maybe you talk to the, maybe you avoid confrontations with the other. I don't know. You do talk.
No, but I'm saying like we're good. So even sometimes I don't. I'd be like, but I still come to you. You don't hear the first that before I text you or call you, whatever. But we have a foundation where I know how our conversations are gonna go. So I know you enough that I know this what's there. It's with people that you don't know. I don't like conversations with people I don't know. Like I'm not getting in that because I don't know. Like you could escalate this, or we could, things you don't know. Somebody could pop up at a moment. You don't know where things can go from there.
I got you. All right. So happy birthday to Neci.
Said the lion is listening to me.
We ain't gonna keep her on for much longer. She gotta get ready to go out and party some more. So we're gonna have to cut this live short, but we want to thank you all for coming through. We appreciate all of you. Let people know about a different day with John and Neci. We're going on a social media break for about a week or so. However, because you want to give away the God butter, we have a live on Thursday. You have until then to do what again, Neci? Tell them one more time.
You need to go to the Akeem McIntosh page or his Vibes Natural page. Look at his posts that he makes for his pop-up locations for the week, where he's gonna be. Pop up on him at one of his locations, one between now and Thursday. Take a selfie with him. DM the Same Difference page with your picture to be entered into the raffle. We will draw your name live on Thursday.
There you go. Get you some free God butter, a sample pack specially created just for Neci for this giveaway. All right, get your God butter. Want to try it out? There you go, and you get to sample multiple so you can know which one is your favorite. And I do want to. So
what did Darren just say? Didn't see the message.
He said, wait, you confront the people you like more, hashtag Virgo logic.
No, and I don't feel like I'm having a confrontation with Dow or anybody else. I don't feel like it's a confrontation. Like I think we've established like we're friends and we have a friendship that we can come to each other and just I think we just have discussions. Sometimes they don't go, sometimes it don't be easy, sometimes it's just jokes, sometimes it's like whatever, sometimes I just don't feel like it's a confrontation when it's with people like that. But everyone else, I feel like it could, like I don't like confrontations.
Yeah, I think what she's trying to say is she's more comfortable, obviously, with the people that she knows and has these long relationships with. She could go ahead and address things that she normally wouldn't or wouldn't want to with people that she isn't familiar with.
Thank you, John. It's the alcohol. I done getting texts about where you at, and actually, John, let me go till 6. We could go till 6.
6? Guys, we're dead in the middle of hurricane season. Please. Here's one tip for you: how to use sandbags. Place a tarp or plastic at the base of the door and affix it to the door. Place the bags in a staggered pattern like bricks in a wall and tap each bag down firmly. This will help eliminate voids and potential failure. All right, so here's an image. We have to keep in mind that we are smack dab in the middle of hurricane season. The waters are hot, which makes the Virgin Islands and the Caribbean a breeding ground for hurricanes and very strong ones. So please, please, please get your emergency supplies now while you can. Luckily, Erin missed the Virgin Islands for real. It did not make landfall, but you want to be prepared, please. But that's all for me. You got any final words?
I just want to say thank you to everybody for wishing me happy birthday today. I appreciate it. I have a ton of messages I need to get back to, and I will try my very best to respond to every single one of you. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It's one of my favorite days of the year, my birthday, and not just because it's mine, but because when you have a chance to celebrate you need to do so. The bad days are going to come. The days that are going to keep you hostage in the house, the depression, the negativity, those days are always going to come back. But the days that you can live and celebrate you and be joyous and accept yourself and all the things that you do to grow and evolve, do it. Not everybody gets to see another birthday, and I did. So, love you too bad. Ja, thank you again for bringing me, canceling my vacation and having me here doing work on the Lord's Day. But, I appreciate you too. I have to trust Stone, that's all. I have to trust Stone. Wow. I appreciate you and whoever got me the gifts that you sent to Ja. I appreciate you guys so very much. So thank you guys for the gifts as well. And the gifts I will continue to receive. I am truly grateful, humbled, and appreciative. Thank you.
To be clear, those 3 gifts were gifts that I got for you. But yeah, FYI.
Thank you for clearing that up.
You're welcome.
I didn't know. I didn't want us to.
And the postcards, don't forget, you can still give postcards, birthday cards, all that stuff to Neci. Now she has a place to put them now. So go ahead and give them to Neci. If you don't have her address, you're off island or whatever, DM Same Difference. We'll give you the address of where to send it. Also, stop by Ambiance Cocktail Lounge, the official drink of Same Difference. The Difference Maker is there for a limited time only. It will stop being sold at the end of August. So by September 1st, they'll have a new monthly drink. All right, but stop by, try it, give us some feedback, let us know how you feel about it. But next week, like we said, no show. It's Labor Day. We'll be back the week after, going on a social media break. I hope you guys enjoy yourselves, enjoy your family. Take the rest of the Sunday to just get your mind right for work. Whoever got work tomorrow, get your mind right, get your head in the game. She gonna be drinking. So if you see Neci, buy her a shot. Buy her 2. Buy her a shot. Buy Neci a shot when you see she, yes. If she gonna stay home, make her earn it. All right? But it's been another live episode of A Different Day with Ja.
It's Neci, the birthday girl. Thank you.
And we love you. We out. Peace.